So here I have in front of me all of my happy childhood memories. This is the complete collection, all 64 issues plus the winter special and the summer special of Sabrina's Secrets, the Sabrina the Teenage Witch magazines. And for those of you who don't know, I actually have the Sabrina logo tattooed to my arm. It was my childhood escape and also my teenage years as well, and I still obviously love it. It just takes me back to a simpler, happier time, and it is awesome. So I won't be keeping these forever because I am a minimalist and want to get rid of them as quickly as possible, but I do want to kind of immortalize them or memorialize them by looking through them in this video and going to take trips down memory lane. I won't stop on every single page and read everything. We just have a quick flick through it and just have a little bit of nostalgic fun, I guess. I'd love to know if you collected these, and if you still have any of the gifts. I can't imagine any of them will be safe to use, except maybe the Serum back massager. But other than that, I think most of them are expired. But I hope you will enjoy this and strap in. It's going to be a long video. I'm going to try and do this in one sitting. I will put timestamps in the bottom. Probably, I'll put timestamps for every kind of couple of episodes, I think. A couple of issues, sorry. And yeah, let's go. Obviously this is issue 1. I'll probably spend a little bit more time looking through this than any of the other issues, just because this is the bare bones of what to be expected. And this came with the Sabrina the Teenage Witch box and the nail art pen. Fun fact, I was trying to put the lid on, I stabbed the pen into my hand, and for about 10 years I had a tiny pinprick scar, I think here. You can't really see it anymore, thankfully that did eventually go away. So we have our crosswords, a guide to using our nail art pen, some funky hairstyles. This is obviously, in addition to being full of Sabrina nostalgia, it's also just full of late 90s, early 90s nostalgia with things like those hair grips. They were the best. Dance routines to the Britney beat. Is that for a specific song? Sabrina Spellman, you will see here misspelled Valerie Burkhead. There are several discrepancies in this. This is also released in, let's see, 1999 or 2000, when Series 4 was being aired in the UK. If you subscribed, you got a cuddly Salem. I used to have that Salem, not because I subscribed, but because I bought it on eBay. And I actually gave that to a friend a couple of years ago. I absolutely loved doing these. One of my best friends, Amanda, and I both collected these, and we would have sleepovers and try and do bits and pieces of these. I don't remember making the yogurt, but we most definitely would have tried to write a silly story. This is also the kind of thing that we would have done, putting cucumbers on our face because the magazine told us to. Each episode has a story. This is obviously very much from the pilot episode. And I will say this is not me, not my writing, this is whoever owned it originally. And each one had a fun quiz at the end, which I absolutely loved doing. Issue 2, I apologise if I keep saying episode, I'll try my best not to, I realise it's irritating me. Issue 2, a lovely picture of Melissa Joan Hart, and our freebie was a lovely cherry lip gloss. Also those hearts are so iconic. They were on the box design, they came with stickers, they just... I apologise if you can hear a car outside, it's exceptionally irritating. Then we have the lip gloss guide and how to style your hair, very late 90s, early 90s style going on here. Salem, adorable pictures of Salem, more Britney dances, and Sabrina's diary, which is just a really fun way to read more about Sabrina's life. Some of them were true accounts of things that we'd seen in TV show episodes. Some of them were just things that I assume had been made up for the magazine. That's disgusting. I could never do a hair bun that neat, not even now, never mind then. More Sabrina and Libby, and then we have our own secret diary, which is continued for quite a lot, and a treats quiz. Issue, I nearly said it, issue 3. We have these butterfly clips, which I remember very distinctly. Our guide to using the butterfly clips, and then how to have a natural makeover. I wasn't really into makeup at the time. I would have played around, Harvey Kinkle. I would have played around with the makeup that was given with me here, but I wasn't like wearing makeup every day or anything. What I wish these magazines did have was posters. I wish they came with a nice poster. Maybe they do at some point, I can't remember. I haven't looked through these in quite a while. She's very cute. And we have another Sabrina story. And all about boys. You'll notice as well, I think this might have been the first time we've seen a picture of Beth Broderick. There's not much of the aunts. It's very much Sabrina and her friends rather than her aunts, but they do feature from time to time. Number 4, we have the purple and silver eyeshadows, which again I remember very distinctly. Parties. Zelda's stable, she's a scientist. Zelda's stable, she's a scientist. Zelda is my favourite aunt. Denim Dazzlers, remember to get your parents to help. I could never do that, they look brilliant, but we did create magic toast. I remember getting my mother to help me put foil on them and try to make funky toast shapes. Whether or not it worked, I think I blocked that out. This is the True Adventures of Rudy Kazooie. Frank Conniff, brilliant episode. And the money quiz. Issue 5. I obviously bought these from somebody called Alison. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe they bought them from somebody called Alison. We get our makeup brushes, which I kind of feel like we should have got before we got the eyeshadows, but never mind. A guide to using our brushes. Cute hair. Hilda. Obviously Caroline Ray is one of the staples of my childhood as well. Oh, we're doing salsa dancing this time. That is adorable. I feel like I have a very vague memory of having maybe tried to do that at one point. Definitely did this with my friend. A little bit more of getting to know Libby. And the pets quiz. 6, we're 1/10 of the way there. I love that image. That's a really nice design. And then we have the frosted pink nail varnish, which I again distinctly remember. There are certain things, and to be honest, I remember most of it distinctly because I was obsessed. But there are certain things that stand out more than others. I never painted my nails. I used to bite my nails so badly to the point where it was just painful, really. But I stopped doing that. Hot Salsa Part 2. Valerie Burkhead. Another little reminder that you can subscribe and get a free Serum. We did that. I think this was the first time I had an ice cream float after learning about it in here. So it did teach me things. Maybe not the most educational. I'm not putting these in my hair. Absolutely no chance. She's cute. She comes up a few times. I'd love to know what she's doing now. I'd love to know what all of these, Magic Joe, what these models are doing now. Our first look at Jenny, I guess mainly because this was released during the time that Series 4 aired, and they ran out of Series 4 specifics, so they, I guess, went backwards and had a look through some older episodes, and then you'll see as the issues go on, well, you'll find out with the next issue. 7, and we had some funky purple hair mascara. Do you remember hair mascara? That was horrific. It was all the rage, and it was sticky and crusty and just not great. I used it though. I definitely used that hair mascara. I remember using that. I do not remember looking good. Great casting there for that. Really great. She looks like a cross between Britney Spears and Melissa Joan Hart. Absolutely does. Jenny, played by Michelle Budwin, who is fantastic, and I'm still really annoyed to this day that we only got one season of Jenny. I think she was very relatable. I liked her a lot. That's slightly disturbing. I like that they gave different hairstyles for different hair styles. Oh, I love this one. It's a brilliant Paul Feig episode. I really like that one for Paul Feig as Mr. Poole. Then we have issue 8. And obviously here you can see we're going into season 5. Excuse me while I just take a quick sip of coffee. Talking for 10 minutes straight is straining. Yeah, so this is, obviously we're getting into season 5 here. You can tell the shift because Melissa suddenly has red hair, and it's quite a lot longer. Here we have Dazzling Body Glitter Gel. I think gel body glitter is a staple of a 90s childhood. Oh, that's pretty. I like that look. You can see the shimmery effect. I don't think I was ever able to recreate the same effect quite so successfully. Libby, you have Jenna Lee Green there, who I love to hate. Libby's such a fantastic character. Brad Alcera, who I think I just hated, to be honest, at the time, but now I can see the value that he adds to the episodes and to Sabrina's development as a character. But at the time, I just didn't like him, and I suppose that's partly intended. Lovely picture of Caroline Ray there in leopard print. Very funky hairstyle. I love that episode. Melissa had some of the best costumes. Phil Fondacaro as Roland, absolutely brilliant. I've got the Termite King. They're all these, like, I was going to say Easter eggs. I guess they're not really Easter eggs, but just things if you know, little tidbits that if you catch them, will mean something. And then we have a fashion quiz. Issue 9. Oh dear, I have some leaflets there. Lovely image, and we get some hairsprings, which were the worst. I loved those, but I just could never ever get them to actually stay in my hair and look decent. But obviously that is not a problem for some people. They were, again, very early noughties fashion. That's very pretty, I like that. Mr. Kraft, Martin Mull, sensational. Love the character, love his performance. I love watching Martin Mull in anything else now because it's just... I had a dream about Mary Gross the other day, who plays Mrs. Quick. That's completely irrelevant to anything at the moment, but I just thought it was really out of the blue that I had a dream about her. Ooh, chocolate kebabs. Don't remember trying those, but it's very possible that I would have done. I don't like that they're advocating using candles for the child who was reading this, but other than that, top knots, they're very cute. And a doll story. I love the props for this episode. Sensational. I don't know where they are now. I don't know if they were borrowed or hired, or if they were purchased props. Got Quizmaster, Ollie Ballard. But I really love those. 10. Tinted Lip Balm. This is probably one of the ones that I remember most, and I think it's because it's one of the ones that I used the most. I really enjoyed that lip balm. By the way, if anybody does have the gifts and is willing to sell them to me, please let me know. I will not use them, don't worry, but I would love to do a video with them, exploring them, and just again being really having over the top nostalgia with them. Nice hairstyles. Quizmaster, Ellie Ballard, love him, brilliant character. I wish we got to see more of him as Sabrina aged, but obviously, almost time for the summer special. I'll leave that till the end. I'll do the summer and the winter specials at the end. This backpack is, I look at it and I'm just a child again. It's just so, I'm getting a little bit emotional. Yes, I am welling up a little bit. This is ridiculous. It just takes me back to a time when I was just really, you know, that kind of ridiculous happy where you wake up during the school holidays and, you know, you're going to watch Sabrina on Nickelodeon. It was My Nightmare. Is that My Nightmare the Car? No, it's not. Sabrina the Teenage Boy. Hey, cool chronograph. I still don't know what a chronograph is, I'm going to be honest. Ooh, Mr. Poole. My thoughts are very scattered at the moment. I don't know what I was saying. Yes, it was when Nickelodeon had back-to-back double the Amanda Show, double Sabrina, double Kenan and Kel, and I think Saved by the Bell was in there as well. Oh, camera went weird. Issue 11. We have some Aqua nail varnish. Oddly, I don't really remember that one. Hairdryer trick, love it. To be honest, you can see by the state of my, it's not pen. Okay, so somehow I have pen on my nail, but you can see by the state of them, I just, unless I'm actually going somewhere. Gene Poole, get it? Yeah, I didn't get it at the time, of course. We have very dashing Paul Feig as Mr. Poole, who was second to Mrs. Quick, my favourite teacher. Is that... It's Montana Thompson. Justine Littlewood from Tracy Beaker. She may have been in some of the previous ones and I didn't notice. But yeah, it's Justine from Tracy Beaker. They're cute. I like those. I wouldn't be able to make those, but I would have liked that fashion. That I tried. Definitely tried that, and, well, epic fail. Doesn't cut it, really. Dreamer and Summer Fun. And we have issue 12. And we have some eyeshadow powder. Is that pearly pink and blue, I think? The guide to using, yes, it's pink and blue, or maybe lilac and blue, it's hard to tell. That's cute, I like that. Definitely couldn't have done that. Disco Magic. Dreamer, China Shavers. Dreamer, I don't mind Dreamer. I just think it's weird because season 4 is the one I remember the most. I think that's when I really started to watch Sabrina religiously, you know. Season 4 has a very special place in my heart. But I never really was obsessed with Dreamer the way I was with Jenny. But I do like her. She's a nice step up for... I don't know why I've never noticed that Harvey... Is this better image? Harvey's just... Are they moose? Is that what they are? I've never noticed that before. Yeah. Look at Brad next week. Shopping quiz. Then we have issue 13. A very season 5 image of Melissa there. And we have some nail art stencils. Did we get the nail varnish? Have we already got the nail varnish? Yeah, there's no way I can do that. Although looking at them, I do think I had a go. I think I remember trying to do that and being massively unsuccessful. Brad Alcero, John Hertas. Hated him then. Like what he brings to it now. Obviously we have, just sorry to double back, we have the clock from the clock shop. Hilda's got a clock shop now, which is brilliant. Season 4 also feels very Christmassy because of the Christmas episodes in it. It just brings back so many ridiculously happy memories. Oh, feet. I hate feet. I can't deal with feet. It's interesting that she's still at school. Even though obviously this is now taking us up to the college years. 14. Justine again. Or Montana, I guess. Somebody else is in one of these as well, from EastEnders. See if you can spot who it is before I tell you. I don't know which issue she's in, I can't remember. Nifty twists. What I find really interesting about this, I'd love to, yeah, is that this is a British magazine. I think it was released in the UK, Ireland and Australia. I don't think this was ever released in the States. Certainly when I was trying to find these issues, there was no sign of it on American eBay, which I thought was weird. But obviously we can see from this that the models are British models, or at least the ones that I can identify. Very healthy snacks. I definitely didn't try those. So I find that weird, but also really kind of awesome. I love Salem. The helping quiz. 15. Did I mention there are 64 plus 2 specials? It's a long video. And we have the gold eye pencil, which I remember quite well. Oh, you've drawn yourself with that. I never thought of doing that. Oh, that's nice. I love those flowers. I wouldn't suit that. Then we have all about, I don't know why there isn't a picture of him, but all about her father, Ted Spellman. And meeting Dad's girlfriend is one of my favourite episodes from the earlier seasons. I do apologise. That's funky. I miss scrunchies. I know they're kind of in fashion now, but I'm not 10, so I'm not going to wear them. My nightmare, the car, love it. But I did have scrunchies a lot when I was younger. Ooh, so we're getting the second tray. And I just love seeing them all like that, all in the, it just brings me, it makes me so happy. It really makes me so happy to see that, because the memories are real and surreal at the same time. 16, we have some Velcro hair stars. I know, I'm just as confused as you are. They never worked. At least for me, they didn't. Guide to our hair. See, they look really pretty. They never worked for me. Cheerleading. Coolest places I've been to. The Other Realm, Pleasure Dome, Mars, Sam's Workshop, Magic France and Atlantis, and then Boston. I'm actually going to Boston next year. Boston and Salem. Which will be very, well, surreal actually. That's cool, I like the look of that. Definitely didn't have the talent for that. A Libby quiz. Some stretches. That's quite pretty. Oh, that's when Zelda lost her mind and started talking like a child because she'd been overworked, and Hilda has to step up to the plate. The busy quiz. 17, we get our blusher brush. Guide to using your blusher brush, even though we haven't been given any blusher yet, so good luck with that. Very funky hairstyle. Josh. David Lasher. I love him. I did have a crush on Josh. Absolutely. I had he was my first male pin-up, I guess. I had posters of boy bands when I was younger, but he was my kind of first crush that I put up on my wall. And then that quickly changed to Nigel Harman at some point. Dunking your head in some water. Montana again. Then before the Witches' Council, Drell is obviously brilliant. I wish Drell kind of stayed in it over the years. The Adventure Quiz. I really liked Drell as a character. 18, and we have our Candyfloss lipstick, which is another one that I remember so well. So our guide to putting on lipstick: don't put it on your cheek. Funky, funky hairstyles. Top of the Pops, I haven't seen those wigs in so long. A little picture of Salem with a tie. Make your own rucksack. No, not going to do that. Oh, there's the free Salem you get if you subscribe. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. That's beautiful. Disney World. Fantastic episode, of course. And the Energy Quiz. Issue... Come here, please. 19 is the Clear Gel Mascara. And we get a brow brush, which I definitely could do with. My eyebrows are ridiculous. Drell, Pencilette, love him, fantastic. Sidekick, Skippy, played by Teller. I think his relationship with Hilda was quite a fascinating one. Love that. I loved Fluff when I was younger, the featheriness. Orange Crunch Cream. Sounds delicious. Oh, missed a page. Didn't miss much. That's very crazy. And then, obviously, Sabrina and Valerie. We haven't actually seen that much of Valerie, surprisingly. And then, Neat and Tidy Quiz. Next up, we have the lip pencil and sharpener. I actually used that sharpener a lot over the years. It's one that I kind of used for, when I started to get into makeup. I kept on using that one. Very, very outdated fashion. All about Sabrina's Witch's License. I don't know why I'm having such trouble turning these pages. Oh, Salem. Do you have a favourite Salem moment? I have a couple. What are we doing? Oh, we're just stretching our faces out. Fair enough. Pancake Madness, love it. And the dance quiz. Oh, I really miss collecting these so badly. It actually lasted a long time. It's rare that a magazine subscription service would last 64 issues these days. So we get some nail art transfers. I apologise if it gets a little bit dark as we go through this. It's, what time is it? It's only about 4:30, but it is late November. Got Amanda. Played by Sister Melissa's sister, of course. I loved those fortune tellers. Oh, I made so many of those when I was younger. I haven't made one in a while. Maybe I'll make one again and see how accurate it is. I recognise her. I don't know where from. Maybe just from this. Nobody Knows Libby Like Sabrina Knows Libby. Brilliant episode. It is very back and forth. Forgive me while I just grab another drink. Yeah, so it does go back and forth with episodes, but I don't really see that as being a problem. With 22 we get the blusher set, so we can finally use that blusher brush that we got, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 weeks ago. But there's our blusher brush, so don't forget to use it. I love those hair bubbles, that style, when you had that just bit of elastic and then 2 solid bits of plastic that would twang onto your fingers. That's cute. I like the butterflies. One of my favourite images of the 3 witches. It does advocate quite a healthy lifestyle. I obviously ignored all of those parts. I had those mugs. Granted, I intentionally went out of my way to find them and buy them on eBay. I think they feature in some of my earlier Sabrina videos. Nostalgia quiz, which is what I like. Okay, so we are about a third of the way through. Just over. Sabrina's Secrets. I don't know why I read that. Bronze hair mascara, which probably wouldn't have ever shown up in my hair because I have quite, well, my natural hair colour is kind of a reddy coppery brown. If you're going to put, this is quick, Mary Gross, love her. If you're going to put bronze into the copper hair, it's not really going to work very well. Amanda, Emily Hart. I love this. I really remember trying this. So you have to stare at the cat for 30 seconds, then stare at the basket and the cat will slowly appear into the basket. Give it a go. Tell me what you think. I don't know why I remember that particular one vividly. Maybe I stared at it for more than 30 seconds. There's our nail art pen from issue 1. Patience quiz. Ooh, that's a little bit of a different one. '24, our glittery gold nail varnish, which I kind of remember quite distinctly. I apologise, I seem to be going through these quite quick. You can obviously pause the video and look at things in more depth if you wish to. Those are very funky hair clips. I'm having a lot of issues with turning these pages. Cousin Mortimer, Father Christmas, Cousin Zaza, Cousin Susie, and Cousin Pelly. Sabrina had some pretty cool cousins. I don't know if I have a favourite. I mean, I like Cousin Susie, though she wasn't... That looks delicious. Wasn't in it... None of the cousins were in it very much, apart from, obviously, Amanda. I love that image as well. It's beautiful. The hobbies quiz, back to the original style. 25. We have some sparkly megadust. My cousin dropped that all over the floor when she was doing, my older cousin, she was like, I think she's about 10 years older than me and my other cousin, and she was doing our makeup and dropped the megadust all over the floor. But it is very pretty. Very funky styles. Roland, Phil Fondacaro, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. He always, those episodes are always really fun, and there's always a lot of magic in those episodes. Oh, now if I could make that, I definitely would, but not in red. Definitely not in red. Soften your skin. They've used that stock image of avocados again. This is a really good magazine quality. Oh, I love it. It's a really good magazine quality given the age of it. You know, the design of the graphics are not too bad at all. School quiz. Then we get quite an impressive little kit here. So this is 26, and we get this lovely little manicure bag. So we get a heartboard, a toe separator, a scrub, and a nail file. Pretty cool. I love that everything's purple as well. Like, it all just kind of blends into the same theme. So nail brush, buffer, emery board, and toe divider. Again, I hate feet. Not particularly keen on using those, but you know, I like the little set. Well, that's cute. Yes, ironically, I do like that. I want that. Long and sleek. The magic book. I'd love to know where that is. I think it's in a museum somewhere. I did remember asking somebody sometime about 10 or 11 years ago where it was. I'd have to dig out my old emails to see what they said. But I think it is in a museum, and I don't know where. 27, we get the flower bauble, which I wore quite a lot. I remember this one very, very well. I did not look that good. Also, I'm pretty confident that that is not the same thing. It just looks really different. Cowgirl style. Love it. So we have cousin Amanda, who I love. I mean, when Amanda gets older and we see more of her, it's very fascinating. But I think her mischievous personality just brings a lot to the show. I think she's great. Cinnamon toast. The finger trick. Obviously a lot of hairstyles in these. These are all very fashion and beauty led. That's obviously the point of the magazine. And then we have the talking quiz. 28, we have the frosted pink lipstick, was just a slightly darker version. I did just give myself a paper cut. A slightly darker version of the Candyfloss lipstick. It really hurt. This is obviously a very girly magazine, if you haven't yet noticed. So jobs Sabrina's had: babysitter, magician's assistant, pizza maker at the slicery, the pork on a pole job, which was Sabrina the Sandman, and obviously the coffee house worker, where she has quite a long history. I recognise that. Why do I recognise that? I can't remember. Pretty funky. I think if you're creative and crafty, you'd get a lot out of this. I wasn't. I mean, no, that's a complete lie. Oh, I miss crimpers. I really miss crimping. I tried to be creative and crafty, but I wasn't very good at it. The bedroom quiz, which sounds a bit ominous. 29. And with this, we have 2 shimmering eyeshadows. So we have, let's see, one pink and one silver, I believe. It's not very clear there, and my memory is not perfect. That's very cute. I've only ever had one of those once. I wasn't on holiday. A friend came back from, I think, Spain. Astonishments, rose-coloured glasses. That is lovely. I vaguely remember trying to make that, actually. I love that. It's beautiful. I think I do have some kind of recollection of trying to make that. Did I miss a page? Yes, I did. Apologies, there's the story. And then the green quiz, whatever that is. Issue 30, so we're just under half the way there. And we have some sparkly lip gloss. Which is lovely. Oh, those hairbands. I don't know if I ever actually had one. Zelda's and Hilda's dates. Obviously Mr. Craft is a very complex one to consider. I do love Willard Craft though as a character. And I'd love to know what he got up to. You know, once Sabrina left Westbridge High School and went to Adams, what happened to Mr. Craft? Television quiz. Then we have issue 31, and we get some spangly silver nail varnish. I missed a bit. No, I didn't. The nail varnish. Funky hairstyles. The magic inside the house, which is pretty cool. I actually have a very, very old. This is a leaflet about the upcoming new beauty box, which I'm very excited about. We'll talk about that when we get to those issues. Inagata Sabrina. I've lost my train of thought. That was a bit of a spoiler up there, I hope you didn't see it. We are about to get our new box, because this one's nearly all full up. And we have our quiz. Issue 32. And we get some funky hair clips. We are officially halfway through, minus the 2 specials. And we have how to have slides in. Can you see this okay? Denim. Salem's friends and entourage. Feel free to pause this at any point and, you know. I used to collect little gemstones. Fun fact, you may know this, in the animated series, oh, there's the clips we got back in, like, I don't know, issue 4 or something. In the animated series, Libby's name is Gemstone. 33. Sparkly hair gel. Good luck getting that out of your hair. Oopsies. Obviously these are going into the new box, which is kind of like a squatter taller. Squatter taller? Does that make sense? It's like a smaller version of the other one. Here we have Sabrina at college. New box, new life. Obviously we have Josh, David Lasher and Trevor Lesueur as Miles, who I absolutely love. Funky belt. First look at Morgan Kavanagh, played by Elisa Donovan. Yes, we're definitely in the college year images now. Without question. Then we have the style quiz. 34. We have some metallic eye gloss, which I do remember using. Oh, it was also released in New Zealand and Malta, apparently. Nice little hat. It's great to look back and see the hairstyles. Roxy King, Soleil Moon Frye. I don't really remember how I feel about, oh, I like that, that's pretty. How I feel about Roxy at the time. In hindsight, I think she's a great character. But I think because of the animosity she showed towards Sabrina initially. I think I kind of didn't like her for a long time. That may also be the same with Morgan. I was very much just a big fan of Miles. Miles Goodman is a legend. 35. And we get some glitter tattoos with that infamous little heart. Ooh, I like that t-shirt. I don't know if that was ever available. I never had that. Pretty impressive hairstyle. There's no way I can do that. More about Miles. What's about Miles? I can see the colour scheme slightly shifted now that we're in the college years. I like those tights and those boots. Pretty funky. And the attitude quiz. Next up we have 36, and we get some hair wax and hair serum. I remember that very well. I did not use it. I touched the serum and just went, what is this? It was obviously very, well, greasy and just not something I really wanted to put in my hair. Funky style. I like that. And we have Morgan. Obviously, in hindsight, I really like Morgan, and the Christmas episode where we meet Morgan's family, I think, is really lovely. I'm quite a fan of that one. More kind of got a Sabrina. So we're still obviously getting images from the previous seasons, which is not a problem at all. Salem the Stunt Cat. And then we have the fancy dress quiz. $37 is the nail gem kit, and here I like that nail varnish colour. It's a very nice colour. Oh, I like those shoes and those hair clips. I wish we'd been given those. That is a beautiful, beautiful image. It's one of the early season 5 promo images. I love Zelda's character development in particular in series 5 to 7. Well, no, that's a lie, isn't it? In series 5 and 6. Ooh, the next gift is something I remember very, very vividly, and I love it. So we have 38, and we get face wash and moisturizer, and I just remember these so much. They smelled absolutely beautifully. I think they smelled of like, I can't remember actually. I just remember them smelling really nice. A little Salem. I love Salem. Edible necklaces. I distinctly remember getting this issue, going to the shop with my friend, and I think we got polo mints and red licorice laces, and we made those. And red licorice and polos don't necessarily go very well together. 39, we have the blue hair mascara, which again I distinctly remember and I just do not think was a very good idea. It's chaotic and looks kind of nice here. It looks pretty space age, very cool, but on me it just most certainly did not. Hold on, Zelda. That's nice. Still keeping up with that healthy lifestyle that I most certainly did not adopt. Oh. A survival quiz. 40. We have the roll-on megadust, which it's another one that I really remember and really enjoyed quite a lot. Okay. Very pretty. I remember wearing it for like discos and parties and things. We're dancing to the Backstreet Boys. That's pretty inappropriate, actually. I assume the target audience was 7 to 12. Give or take a little. But this must have went on for nearly 2 years, I guess. 1.5. 41. We have Shampoo and Conditioner. I don't remember using the shampoo and conditioner that came with this. I can't imagine it was the best, but you know, when you're young and it's not that important. As Sabrina reminds Jenny, hair grows. I like those sunglasses, they're very nice. Salem the sales cat. The hair care quiz. That's easier thought than said. 42. The day and night lip gloss. I remember this lip gloss very well. It was very dark, like very just darker than it looked, but it's actually really pretty there. I love the flowers. Mr. Craft is popping back up again, Dancing to Hole Again by Atomic Kitten. That is cool. I definitely don't remember trying to make that, but it's something I imagine I did. Serum goes back to school. The Hangout quiz. 43. So we have our face masks, which I actually don't remember if I used them or not. That was the dance there with Rock DJ by Robbie Williams. Oh, that's nice. I like that feather belt. It's the kind of thing I would buy. Definitely couldn't have made it though. I just have no physical abilities, to be perfectly honest. I like her t-shirt. I like her necklace. Oh boy. Okay, so the gifts we get in the next issue are bring back some bad memories. 44 and super rollers. I have lost, well, I did lose count of the amount of times I tried to use those and just got my hair in a complete knot. I was incompetent, they were not incompetent. I'm sure they're perfectly usable. Children in a bath is always a weird thing. We are dancing to Whenever, Wherever. Shakira. Sabrina in the Coffee House. I like that. DIY notebook cover. Oh, that's a lovely dress. I recognise her. It says her name's Emerald. Whether or not it is, I don't know. Popstar quiz. Next up, oh, I can smell it. I can actually smell this one. Oh, there's a siren outside, I do apologise. 45. strawberry body wash. I think I can smell it because I think mine leaked, so the smell is just really ingrained in my mind. I do vividly remember the scent of that body wash. It was very artificial. Wow. The Coffee House. I love it. Ooh, apologies. We are dancing to Caught in the Middle by A1. I'm not overly familiar. Oh, no, I can hear it. It's just come back to me. I was never a big A1 fan. Ooh, I like those funky American nails. They're very cool. Then we have 46, and we get some pretty hair snaps. Again, I could never get these to look good. They have the bit of plastic underneath, and I'll see if there's a better image of what they look like actually. No, basically they have a bit of plastic underneath and you snap them into your hair, and I could never do anything decent with them, unfortunately. Oh, we're having a look back at Harvey. Chad, Corey, Dylan. Oh, the memories. Stronger by Britney Spears. That's a nice t-shirt. Peppermint creams, I can taste them just by looking at them. I really want some now. Oh, nostalgia. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I know we should live for the present, not for the past. But sometimes the past is so beautiful that it's hard to not do that. Bedroom quiz again. 47, and we get some hologram nail stickers. Pink nail varnish. That's Girlfriend by NSYNC, which I can't hear. I can't hear that one. Well, that cushion looks a lot bigger than what it does here. It's not the size that I was expecting for that. Crispy cats, they look lovely. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden having difficulty turning these pages. I like her cardigan. Oh! We get the new bag. The bag was my favourite. I loved the bag. Okay, so in issue 48, we get some funky transfers, which I never used. But clearly they were usable. And if I still had them, I'd use them now just for the sake of using them. Oh, we're making use of those hair clips again. Dancing to Love at First Sight by Kylie. Sabrina Down Under. Ooh. Frappuccino. I hadn't heard of a Frappuccino back then. Love her jacket. Shopping quiz. Up next we have 49 with a folding hairbrush, which I loved. I remember using this a lot. How to use your brush. Just brush your hair. Facial massages. Ooh, you're confusing me by putting it on the wrong side. Escape by Enrique Iglesias. College Diary. Oh, they're cute. I always feel really snug and cozy when it's the wintry episodes. Texter! Texter the robot dog. I used to have that. That was a Christmas present one year. I'm easily amused, but I remember that. So that must date this at being 2001 or 2002. Sabrina's comedy quiz. $50, and we get Swirly Lip Gloss, which I remember I used that. I really like that. If I remember, it had a very slightly strawberry flavour, but I could be making that up. Work It Out by Beyonce. Well, that's nice. How to make some cards. That's lovely. I like that style. Oh, the bunny t-shirt. It's very cute. I wanted to be a model when I was younger, and I fully expect that that was largely inspired by this magazine. 51. Nail varnish and gems. So how to use your nail varnish. Lots of purple. Very magical colour. I like that there's a heavily purple colour scheme for this magazine. Roll On by Mystique. Oh, I like that. It's nice. Gadget Girl Quiz. Whatever that means. 52, and some gold megadust, which again is something I would have worn to parties. Again, still wasn't really a very big makeup user. Black Suit's Coming by Will Smith. I literally have never heard of that song. I don't know what that is. I was still listening to Spice Girls and S Club Juniors at this point. My musical taste, delicious. It was not very eclectic. Season 4 picture. Cash quiz. I do like money. Unless it was Johnny Cash. 53. Pink square hair bubbles. I remember those very much. Definitely the kind that would twang you on the finger if you pulled them too hard. Looked very good wearing them at the end of pigtails, which she does not do here. U-Turn by Usher. No idea. Zelda. That's definitely not a picture of Sabrina. That's definitely a picture of Melissa. That's cute. I like that. Wee Scotty Dog, as a Scottish person, I'm very much enjoying that one. Oh gosh, okay, so the next one I can smell as well. This is a very heavily scented one. We have 54, and we have Foot Scrub and Lotion. This was peach scented, and I can still smell it. It was very heavily peach scented. I remember trying to use it once, and then just getting completely freaked out because I hate feet. I hate my own feet. I hate everybody else's feet. I can't do feet. Got to Have Your Love by Liberty X. But it did smell very, very nice. Don't know why the thought never occurred to me to just use it on my hands or maybe on my legs to moisturize. I like that. $55. We have our Eyeshadow Duo. Lots of striking blue colours here. How to use it. Not really my colour, I'll be perfectly honest. One Day in Your Life by Anastasia. I have no idea. It's nice. I like the belt. Now, oh, I like those tights. I loved sparkly tights when I was younger. Fully grown adults don't wear sparkly tights enough. Behaviour quiz. Let's not take that. My results will not be good. 56. Vanilla perfume. No. I was trying to see if the smell came back to me when I saw that packaging, but it didn't. I assume it just smelled of roll-on vanilla. I did like roll-on perfumes though. I had a few from different magazines and things. And the Ketchup song by Los Ketchup. If you are not singing that in your head now, I will be sorely disappointed. It's a brilliant, brilliant nostalgic song. I don't understand where it came from. It kind of just appeared out of nowhere. That's funky, I like that. Leg warmers were the best. They kind of had a comeback in about 2004, 2005. And they were great. Drama Queen quiz. The next gift is one of my favourites. I have 57. And the Serum back massager, it's ridiculously cute. It's one of the few non-consumables as well, so I had it for a very long time. And yeah, I'll be honest, I don't remember it being that relaxing. Or it could just be that me and my friend, being kids, were not great at massages. Dilemma by Nelly and Kelly. Very funky, I'm liking that. And pretty, I like that. Sporty quiz. I have 25-minute battery left on the camera, let's see if we can do this. 58, and we get this reversible headband. One Love by Blue. Definitely a song I know. It was on SingStar, the original SingStar game, which was very addictive. I like that. I like those photo frames. Oh, I'm liking the rainbow style. Very much liking that. Come on. Salem and Binky get real. Yeah. Social quiz. 59. Fluorescent nail varnish. And when they say fluorescent, they mean fluorescent. Where is that? It must be one of the last issues where the EastEnders actress is in it. I'm not going to say who it is. I'll give you a second to see if you recognise her before I reveal who it is. I'm Right Here by Samantha Mumba. Not one that I recognise. The Band episode. Love it. Ooh, I like that. I really want an iced bun now. Day Out quiz. I remember these as well very well. 60. Sparkly hair clips. I wore those quite a lot. They weren't so difficult compared to the other hair clips. I remember being able to actually get those in my hair. It didn't necessarily look good, but they stayed in place without ripping out my scalp, so that was, if nothing else, a benefit. Don't Let Me Get Me by Pink. I like their hats. We're in season 7 here. Goodness, how long was this magazine around for? I remember, it's very annoying actually. I love her shell purse. I had every single issue, apart from the last one. The shop from which I got the magazines, every fortnight without fail, did not get the last issue. And that was very annoying. Eventually, about 12 years ago, Melissa Joan Hart very kindly sent me the last issue. Because I just never got round to it. I never got round to finding it. And that was lovely. Sparkly eye pencil. It's not so sharp. It was kind of more of a crayon than a sharp pencil. Is that Ari Stender's actress as well? She's not as recognisable here, but I think it might be. Well, I'll point her out when we get to her, where I definitely recognise her. Oh, it's New Direction by S Pub Juniors. That's cool. I like that. Boy Buddies quiz. 62. We have 2 more after this, and then the 2 specials, and then you'll be glad to know that we are done. My leg has gone to sleep. Cheek Glow and Tint. It's like cream blusher. Yes, cream blusher. Very pretty. Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. I am liking that. Very much like that song. I like that style, it's very nice. Ooh, missed a page. It's Harvey. We're definitely getting mixed messages about what Sabrina feels here, which of course is basically the theme of the last season. Throwback. TV job quiz. Penultimate from the main selection is 63 and some body glitter gel. What's Your Flavour by Craig David. A song I have not heard in a very long time. Season 7. I wonder if the magazine ended because the show ended. I'd have to double check the times. Oh, I love that little kitty shirt in our little subscription Salem. Accessories quiz. Battery is 16 minutes left and we have one issue and 2 specials. So this comes with the heart tattoo stamp, that iconic heart, which I think is kind of a really sweet way to end because you can stamp that heart on your body and remember it forever until you wash. I don't remember it being that vivid, but it's very, very nice. Yeah, it definitely was Ari Stender's actress because here she is again. Do you recognise her? It's Melissa Suffield, Lucy Beale. Like I Love You by Justin Timberlake. I don't remember it. I like that. Very sparkly. Oh, it's the end. It's very sad. I just realised, did I miss that? Or was the winter special never advertised in one of the magazines? Well, either way, we'll leave that one till the end then, just in case. Oh, in case you have forgotten as well, this is what the magazine holder looked like. This is just a little leaflet that came with the first issue. So we have the summer special. We have that iconic rucksack that was too small to fit anything in it, but I loved it nevertheless. This is great. All of Sabrina's school years basically, although there is no Jenny. That's very cute. I like that t-shirt. I realise that's not the full posters. Don't remember these. Lovely Salem, Sabrina, and some dancing. And then we have Sabrina Goes to Rome, which I really liked. I will review it at some point. And now I really want pizza. I remember these for some reason really distinctively. I'm not really sure why. Montana again. And the fitness quiz. Then last up, we have the winter special. And a leaflet. There's a closer look at the back as well. That for me was my favourite. I just loved it. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I forgot about that. Our little wash kit. We had a tiny toothbrush, a little soap. What is that? Moisturizer and bubble bath and a comb. Oh, it tells me up there. Of course it does. 2001. I finally found a copyright date. This is 2001. She reminds me of somebody. I'm not sure who. Autumn. Love it. My favourite season. I love autumn. Now I want some cookies. I think I tried to remake that. Ice Queen. I remember that. Sabrina Down Under. Not as good as Sabrina Goes to Rome, but still good. Delicious. I think I remember vaguely trying to recreate that one as well. I love those gloves. I was obsessed with Dalmatian print. But not in a Cruella de Vil way, because I love animals and I wouldn't skin a dog. But yeah, I love Dalmatian print. Oops. Party quiz. So let's recap. We have winter special, summer special, 64, 63, might need to do this in two separate piles, 62, 61, I'm just going to get rid of these little leaflets because they're in my way, 60, 59, 58, 57 in the back scratcher or massager, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, these are definitely not all going to fit here, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 43, I've lost count, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, got stuck on some leaflets, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just want to put, just to make myself feel good, just want to pop that there. So we have issue 1 and issue 64 from the beginning to the end. I hope you enjoyed this. My arms are exhausted, my legs are asleep. This is my childhood in a nutshell, and I love it, and it will always hold a very special place in my heart. If you have any of the gifts, feel free to send me pictures of them on Twitter or whatever. I'd love to see them still. I hope you enjoyed this. Sabrina will always be one of the most magical aspects of my childhood.